Sheriff Kiriman, sighting target.
Yo, what's good, fellas? I got some news for y'all. I got a chance to attend the season 1 preview for 2XKO. Shout out to my buddies over at Riot. Thank you so much. There's a lot of posts on Twitter, and they just released the move list as well. So if you guys want to refer to that as you're watching the trailer or as I talk about it, feel free to do so. Caitlyn was really cool. When I first saw her reveal at the Game Awards, I posted on Twitter and I was like, who would have thought it was Caitlyn, right? Like, who would have guessed it? Another arcane character, right? But I was actually pleasantly surprised when I got to play her. I'll just talk about overall feel of the character. She kind of felt like a fake zoner is what I was calling her all day while I was playing. I was calling her a fake zoner because she does want to zone you, but she eventually at some point wants to put you in a situation where she has like a trap down, whether it's in front of you, behind you, or she wants to get into a situation where she can help her partner actually mix you up. She felt a little bit more like an enabler than a zoner to me, but that's just off of my early gameplay impressions. I didn't get too much time with her, so of course things could be subject to change. She could work a little bit differently, but I was pleased with what I got to try. I can't go into depth about like system mechanics or like gameplay stuff or anything like that, but they did share a dev post on Twitter about, you know, how the system will function now. So I will say, if the game did not get these new system changes that are coming soon in the new season, I do think Caitlyn would have been the most insane, most broken character in the game. But we got some good and well-needed changes, to be honest. Definitely going to make the game a lot healthier, specifically the projectile changes that were spoken about on Twitter. But I think that with the projectile changes in mind, I still think she's going to be a strong character if you pair her with the right partner. And I think that's going to be, you know, the kind of the beat that every character is going to start to follow when they start to align the system mechanics with how they view the game or how the game should function. And I'm going to be really excited to show you guys everything that I have for Caitlyn and everything that I know so far. I got some really cool matches early with some devs. I'm not able to show you guys just yet, but be on the lookout for that very soon. I really am excited for the future of the game since we're going to be changing the pace of character releases now. So I think the one thing that I've been really excited for about 2XKO is that all the characters feel really unique and really different, and they all have like a thing they want to do, right? Like Caitlyn's thing is she wants to line up her shots, which is really cool, by the way. Like I like playing the game and like having to aim my shots. I'm like, whoa, hold on, it kind of feels like I don't know, like an FPS a little bit, or like if you guys ever play one of those like side scroller games where you actually have to like aim up or down with the right stick, but like it's a 2D left or right, like that always felt really fun. Like while I was playing her, it felt really fun and interesting. But yeah, with this new schedule that we'll have in place, I believe we'll be getting new champs every 5 weeks. So if we can get characters like Caitlyn or among this quality where like, you know, they have a fun thing they want to do, they have some other neat tricks and traps and neat things to play with, or whether it's like a character trait or a new system that comes into play with a new character, or just anything that just makes the game feel fresh and fun as we're getting new characters to play as, but also new characters to play against. I think that'll be really fun and interesting to see. Hopefully the next characters that they have in store for us will be some real heavy hitters. Like I think Caitlyn was like yeah, sure, we need her, like she has to be in the game, but from here on, like I want to see some real, like, we don't have this in the game and we need it. Like we need a ninja character, we need a puppet character, we need we just need more archetypes into the game. And I think it'll be really fun and refreshing to see how they make these archetypes come to life. And I'm really excited because I know my friends over at Riot definitely have a really talented group over there, and they definitely can make it happen. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much again for allowing me to, you know, the privilege to get the sneak peek, the season 1 preview, if you will, right? So what's new about Caitlyn is that she actually has a mechanic that I don't think I've seen in a fighting game as of yet. So she can basically hold her shot and aim it. It has like a timing to it. So if you perfectly time the shot, you get like extra hit stun or like a wall bounce, as you could see in the combos that they're doing here in the trailer. But it's really cool that if you do the follow-up shot, you can stay stationary, or you can like dash forward and follow up with the follow-up shot. I think it's really cool. It helps with some mid-screen stuff. She can also do all of these versions of the shot in the air. Not all of them, sorry, but she can do the follow-up shot in the air. She can do it on the ground. She can crouch and shoot and aim and stuff like that. There's a bunch of cool, neat stuff that she has. And I think she definitely adds a different gameplay loop or gameplay feel than the other zoners and trap characters in the game as of right now, being Jinx and Teemo. I think that she is going to be a zoner character, yes, but I think she's going to be the kind of character that wants to get in and mix at some point, right? And I think that is different enough for me to be like, yeah, this is cool, I like this, you know? So she also does have her cupcake traps. This is something that she does have in her League of Legends counterpart. It actually pretty much acts pretty similar. If anyone plays any League of Legends, you know, when she sets down her trap, it will root the opponent in place, but the trap also restands. So I thought that was pretty cool. So you can maybe figure out some cool restand setups off of that. That's definitely a high level implication. Maybe you can get a restand to basically stop them from using their wake up options, and then probably go for a mix up or something there. I have not had a chance to really flesh out any mix up or any crazy situations with her. Again, I didn't really have that much time. Next, we're going to talk about her role. So she does have a role which does side swap. So you can do her role and maybe like call an assist and make it cross up, stuff like that. Kind of like echo roll, but it definitely, when I got to try it out, it definitely was not as potent. At least it doesn't seem to be as potent, but yeah, it was decently quick, and it did have a follow-up off of it. So she does the roll in the trailer here, and she does the roll into the slide. They were using that a lot here for combos, but yeah, I haven't really seen anything that is that strong compared to Echo's roll. I think Echo's roll is just so insane. But yeah, she does have some cool unique stuff. Again, I think at the end of the day, she wants to be close to you and eventually mix you up. I don't think she wants to sit there and zone all day, maybe like a character like Teemo or Jinx. Even those characters, once they do get in, they do have some stuff that they want to work with. So Caitlyn is going to be a bit of the same of that, but she does have some cool, unique mix-up options on her own, being she has like a low slide, and she has her overhead dive kick move, which does hit overhead. So I thought that was some neat mix-up options that she could go for. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. Nothing too long. I can't really go too into depth with things, but I am really excited, and I know you guys will enjoy Caitlyn when you finally get your hands on her come January 20th. I appreciate you guys for watching. I hope the video finds you well, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Y'all take it easy. Peace.